Hello, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Now for today's video, I didn't really think I was going to do this, however I felt like I needed to. I did one last year, things I want to focus on in 2022, that was genuine from the bottom of my heart. I was in a very dark place and I really wanted something to look forward to, and I think I did say there that I was going to make a video at the end of the year, and it didn't happen, and that's okay. I'm going to try and do that this year. So today again, here I come to you with another video, and this is going to be things I want to focus on in 2023. So for this year, for mental health, I really want to focus on a lot of self-love, self-improvement, self-awareness, self-care. So a lot of self. Pretty sure I included this last year too, but this year especially, and I have done a pretty good job at looking after myself, a lot more than a few years back. Another thing I want to focus on is progression, not perfection. So we're not gonna reach there. There was never a perfect point that we're going to reach. So my focus is going to be progression, being better than yesterday, being a better person than yesterday, rather than being better than this person or that person. More like being better than the person I was yesterday. So it's just gonna be self-comparison, but in a positive way. It's just going to be a lot of progression and not perfection, because we're not striving for perfection, we're striving for progression this year. So that's what we're going to do. And lastly, related to mental health would be having a self of self. Like, does that make sense? Not losing a sense of me. So I sometimes sit down and I ask myself, like, what exactly do I want? Who exactly am I? I'm so good at mirroring personalities that with different person I'll act differently. And now it's like because I'm always afraid to show my personality, or like the real person that I am out there, with the fear of being judged, which was the case before. But this year is more focusing on just being myself. If people love you, they'll love you. If they don't, they don't. Not everyone's gonna like you, and you're not gonna like everyone. So just like that, just clicks, hence why I don't want to lose a self of me. So what you see right now is me. Sometimes I run out of my social battery. That's when I'm like a bit quiet and my voice starts to sound very calm and whatnot, and I try to sound calm, but most of the time people I'm comfortable around, things like that, I'm quite outspoken, and I was in my teenage years. It's just life happened around 20s, and this is what I'm left with. But I'm enjoying myself, and hence don't want to lose that self of me. So a main focus would be to just be myself. Very cliche, but very hard to do. So I'm going to be focusing on that. When it comes to faith, definitely I've come a long way, but I definitely have a long way to go still. Hence why when it comes to faith this year, definitely it's going to be focusing mainly on my promise verse. What we have is normally on the 31st, which is New Year's Eve, we normally have watch night prayer, and once it's New Year's, you pick out a promise card for the year. So this year I picked up my promise verse. So my main focus is to focus on my promise verse, listening to more sermons and listening to more of like different kinds of people around the world, and testimonies, listening to testimonies. I finally create a prayer journal. So I've always wanted to do this year. Hopefully I can create a prayer journal, and I want to create a separate, like when we read our Bible, I like to just write down notes and things like that. So I want to create a separate planner type, for like a journal planner for that too. Hopefully I'll get it done. I know a lot of people like to write in their Bible, and I did that too when I was young, but now I want it to be separate. So that's my preference, hence why I'm going to be doing that. That's my focus for this year. I was someone who always prioritized my friends over my family during my teenage years, and that's something I wouldn't say I regret, but I think I'm just making up for the time that I lost back then. Recently I just thought I'd just be myself. Like, if that's how I feel, we'll keep making mistakes, we'll keep learning. And I personally feel that I know I prioritized my friends over my family with the circumstances of that time, and I definitely want to make up for all those times, hence why I'm really focused on my family. And whenever I can, I want to go and see them and spend time with them, because I'm a mother now myself, and I understand the sacrifices of my mother. And a lot of times, we all feel some sort of resentment, hatred, some kind of all these like negative feelings towards our family or parents, only to realize that we all were trying our best and did what we could. And my main focus this year and for the rest of my life is to put my family first. This is something I've been focusing on but haven't got a chance to do lately, because I'm still trying to juggle a lot of things, but it's more activities and less toys. I will do a clear out. One day, definitely within January, I do want to do a clear out of their toys and their playroom. So I'm going to be doing that. When it comes to physical health, this mom body is staying, but I'm going to be slowly working out. No pressure. I did feel pressured, not gonna lie, seeing other mums or celebrity mums, and now I don't feel pressured anymore. So I'm glad where I am, I'm in a good place. However, I will be working out for sure. I'll probably even document that too. I once saw a quote somewhere which said that do it not because you hate your body, but because you love it. So I want to do it because I love my body. This body is the way it is because it carried two beautiful human beings, did amazing job at carrying them and giving birth to them, and this is why my body is like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I had this amazing plan planned out. However, only a few days ago I have changed my mind, and I think it's going to stay like this for a while. But until then, this year definitely is to complete my access course. So I'm going to be starting my access course with Open University. My goal for the end of the year or focus is to definitely pump out videos. Maybe starting from next week I can do one video for 1 week, one video a week. Work related would be Instagram. I definitely want to film videos and post there too, so I'm going to be doing that. Hopefully you guys can follow me on my Instagram. That's been all the things I want to focus on in the year 2023, and hopefully this year I can definitely by the end of the year be able to film and see the kind of things we have achieved and the things that we couldn't and that we will focus on again next year. I do wanted to add a few more things, but I can't think at top of my head, and that's completely fine. Hopefully once we go by, it's going to come through. There are going to be different things. Although I have made this video, life could lead me in a different direction, so we don't know. However, we're just going to see where life takes us, and so far it's been amazing. The new year has been off to a great start, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.